Hello and welcome to Heroes of History. As you might notice, I'm skipping those two heroes. That's because they're hero killers and, well, they don't really get the chance to excel in the 5 battles that we are using presently. Thus, I've jumped to Hasan Pasha, and he is, well, a Bismarck-like unit. Let's first see his stats here. Well, they're pretty normal for a guy in the 2-star range. 5% hit chance and 150% crit damage, and movement speed at medium. His melee actually, and 60 hits per minute and 247 damage in base. Well, so all pretty normal. And let's look at his ability. What he has taunt like a Bismarck, which is generally a very popular unit to use. So let's see if taunt works well for him as well. And during this time, Hasan Pasha's defense is increased by 52%. So rather than putting up a shield like Bismarck does, this guy puts up a defensive buff, which should make it harder to actually hurt him in the period when everyone is shooting at him. Whether or not that is better or not, well, I don't know, but Bismarck is a 3-star, so he should be worse. Initial charge is 7.2 seconds, and then regular charge is 16 seconds apart. That's quite a long time to wait for the next taunt, especially when it only lasts for 4 seconds. But it should hopefully be able to mark the targets for us, and make all our area damages here. Have a great time actually hitting them. So let's put Hasan Pasha in here, and let's start it and see how taunt works for him. Well, they're already around him, so I'm not sure it'll change a lot for him right now. But now everyone's shooting at him and no one else, and everyone is gathered around him, so it's just to put down your area damage and they all die. Sorry about that. But now it's a long time until he actually attracts someone again, and now he's chosen a path alone here, so this will really be a bad thing. So let's see if, yes, now he does, and everyone should actually go over here, which they seem to start doing, but he also, well, went in that direction too. Again, there's a long time to coming once again. I'm not sure he will survive long enough for that. Well, I'm quite certain he won't, because, well, he fights alone right now. And, well, and he dies too, so we're down to close to a 1-star now. That's not a good thing, because we need that guy to live. Nope, he didn't want to, so now we're down to 1-star, but we're still winning. Let's see at the battle stats. That's a bit sad and not that great. Let's turn to battle number 4 here and see if we can do better there, actually. It was really nice he could take the attention early on, but it was also really a long waiting time for him to take command of the enemy troops for the 2nd time. Now you can see him just a moment, attracting all the units, getting over here, and everyone can just shoot him over here. He loses health because, well, he's the only one actually getting anything, but it also makes it easier for Naya of the Cave Clan to actually know where to put her healing. Now again, we're in a place where it takes a long time before he gets any bonuses. He gets some life there, he attracts them now, and now we can get some damage to them all, but now he's also dead because, well, it takes too long for him to be really good. But he don't need to be really good, because all we need is just for him to be good enough to take the damage rather than someone else. But we need a healer that can actually give him more health back when he is close to dying. Let's look at the battle stats. There they are. Now let's turn to battle number what are we now? 5. And battle number 5, come on, pop up. and say hello to this army and see if it can what it holds in store now. Well, Hasan Pasha is still trying to take the lead, and the confetti is raining down all over the place. Here comes everyone his way, no one else is getting hurt anymore but him. Here comes the rain from the sky, and they are almost all dead now, and he gets some healing, so he's ready for the next round. Oh, come on, Tribulate. Not now. Timing, please, timing. Now this is going to be a tough second round again because, well, he walks alone. And here comes the damage from the sky, and everyone is again gathered around him, and we need Naya to, well, heal him if he's not going to, well, commit suicide in the midst of battle. Now, here we go, and yes, there's some this is gonna be tough, and let's see how bad it goes before everyone hits in. Yes, now he attracts the damage, and he also commits, well, it's a kind of suicide. Everybody come shoot me, but again, it saves the rest, and you can move on. Let's look at the battle stats again. There they are. And let's turn to battle number 7. Let the game do its job. And that's battle number 7. Only red heroes. He's a green hero, which is, well, it's generally bad, so he might not excel too much here, but, well, he got friends. And his main job is to, well, attract everyone, so everyone else gets the time and breathing space to actually do their job. That was a closure. Great closure, guys. And now he needs some healing and some, well, very much some help from everyone, because he's, well, dying pretty fast. So he doesn't make it to do a lot of help here, which is a bit sad, because now we're 4 against the world, and they're already 40% of the health here, so we only killed 3 out of 5 units already. Might cost us another unit there, and he's dying too, I guess. And now they're, well, that was not a perfect timing for your healing, but I think you can keep yourself alive long enough for Tribulate to finish the battle. And, well, again, we only make 1 star because it takes way too long for him to throw the next taunt in a 3-wave battle like this one. Let's look at the battle stats. They're here, and let's go here for this final battle, and which is battle number 8 in this province. And there it is. Continue. And, well, start the fight, and let's see how it goes. Now, hopefully this time Hasan Pasha will excel a bit more, because it was really annoying to just have him die out before even throwing the taunt a second time. But, well, he needs help, because there's really a lot of people trying to get rid of him. That is only a 2-wave, so we have time to regain our strength, though we don't have infinite time, and, well, clearly not enough time. And a lot of people here will not make it. I think this is going to be a 1-star again, because again, he dies too fast. Plain and simple, he's just not effective enough to do it as a strong hero and a taunt hero either. It's great maybe on lower levels than this, but apart from that, he's simply not that great. Especially not long up in the game. Let's see here what the stats gave us. Now let's look at the stats collectively, and well, as you can see over here, 22,000. Well, here's a well, close to the same as the last hero we tested out. AAA is, well, is gaining a lot here, almost as much when we tested Ergo Red. Hasan Pasha himself is utterly weak in dealing damage himself. Of course, these two dragged the average down a great deal because he died early on, but still, it doesn't look great for him in the damage area. Balaam, well, he has a relatively high, not as high as last time, but really high compared to the other two here, so it fits quite well for Balaam and make him excel. And, well, let's see, Naya of the Cave Clan, well, she has approximately the same damage as the last round, but still a lot less than the previous two. Damage-wise, Euclid, well, he has more damage than the last round, but generally a lot less. Hasan Pasha himself, well, he took a lot more damage area and he took it really much on himself, but despite him dying here in the last two rounds here, he actually averaged pretty high in damage received, even though he failed to launch it the second time, his taunt ability. Balaam the Third, well, he has less damage than average, and it's the absolute lowest of the four you can see present here. And Knight of the Cave Clan, except for the fact that Hasan Pasha died out too early in the last two rounds, well, she was kept entirely out of the loop for damage, much like when we tested Amelia Tertia, but the fallout is he's too slow to regain his ability to, well, use his ability. In the end here we have the healing, and it ends out quite the same as the last two, a little less than 3 games away. But, well, this concludes this all. I'm not sure I will use Hasan Pasha as one to taunt the enemy and collect them in one place, unless, well, we have a more powerful healer. Thank you for watching this video.